Yo, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chuck. Thank you so much for being here today. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have had a great week so far. Today, we're keeping it simple. We're keeping it simple. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about what I believe to be the best opportunities in the market right now. The things that I am looking to buy, the things that I am actively buying, and I will give you all my thoughts and all of the items very shortly. Couple things really quick. We are about to choose a giveaway winner. Yes, that was a 3-pack Destin Rivals blister with the horrible pack inside, but hey, it's free. I will be sending out very shortly. I will be choosing a winner right now, but a quick message from our sponsor today. That's right, the Shiny app. Yes, the Shiny app, a really amazing app that I have fully switched over to track my portfolio, all of my sealed investments, all of my cards, my singles, my slabs. They're all inside of the Shiny app, and I love how the information is displayed. It's super easy to use, super seamless. The actual design and the interface of the app is really second to none in my opinion. And if you want to have more power in terms of knowing what is in your portfolio, what it's worth, and understanding what is moving, the Shiny app is a great tool to add to your arsenal. So give it a download. Link is down below, totally free. And thank you again to the Shiny app. Let's pick our winner. This is my first time doing this in this way. Let's try it. Here we go. Stan Roberts 6904, 0 hearts, and they're enjoying all of my vids apparently. Stan, congratulations. You won a 3-pack blister Zebstrika promo. Pretty nice little promo, I might add. Shoot me an email on my homepage with proof, with a screenshot, and I will get this mailed to you as soon as possible, my friend. Congratulations. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, baby. It's time. It's time. It's always been time for Chilling Reign. This is a channel where we have talked about Chilling Reign from the beginning. And the way that I see it, I believe all of the top boxes in Sword and Shield are all fine investments. Now, my personal opinion, Fusion, Lost Origin, Evolving Skies, these are the premium top 3. But, there is something to be said. Chilling Reign, Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, Astral Radiance are all good buys right now. And if I go to a card show, I'm sometimes at the mercy of what is out. Obviously, I'll be targeting what I believe is best, but I believe Chilling Reign is a great value right now. A set with the second highest set value in the era. All right. Blaziken, Galarian Moltres. Shall I pull it up? Or shall I save you from more shilling of Chilling Reign? Currently going 420, 415, up to 450, somewhere in that range, 430. You could probably get this close to 4, if I had to guess. I'm going to a card show in a couple of weeks, so I will have more information to report. But I believe Chilling Reign is still a very solid investment, and at this price point, it is pretty enticing because Fusion, Evolving Skies, Lost Origin, all great buys still, but I think there's a lot of attention on those sets right now, and so I'm kind of looking around. In addition to buying those, I'm looking at these. Brilliant Stars, very similar story. Almost identical in price, 430, 450, somewhere in there. The Charizard chase card, arguably a better chase card than the Blaziken, even though it has a less value. It has less value. I have not had my coffee today. I do believe that Brilliant Stars is going to be a really, really strong set that ages well over time. When it came out, there was a ton of hype, obviously, and it was a bit higher in price, but the Charizard, you get the Umbreon's trainer collection, the first trainer collection. I think the set is really deep. I think it's really good. And I do believe that it will see strong appreciation over the next year, and really forever at this point. So I put Chilling and Brilliant kind of a tier below Fusion, Lost Origin, Evolving, but it's right there. And I think the value pendulum has swung a little bit to these boxes, in my opinion. Same thing with Silver Tempest. 393 is a bit higher than where I'd want to be. I'm thinking more 350 for this set. If I can find it anywhere in there, I'd be thrilled. Realistically, you're probably looking at 370, somewhere in that range. We'll see, right? But what we know about these Sword and Shield sets is that they'll have their leg up and then they'll chill for a little bit. And I think we might be entering that chill for a little bit territory before the next big move up, which will probably happen this year, almost certainly. I've been saying for a while that Sword and Shield is undervalued. All the attention was elsewhere, Destin Rivals, Prismatic, etc., etc. That attention has recently swung back to Sword and Shield, like we predicted. But even now, I still think we haven't even seen a huge leg up yet. And so these boxes, when you look around the market, you look at Pally Evolved, you look at Surging Sparks, Destin Rivals, for just a little bit more, I can get a box that is significantly older, notably older, with a better chase card, and a pretty good set overall. And supply will continue to get chomped down. Look, 3 months, 233, 134 sold. All right, 77 sold in the last month. So we're gonna have movement on these boxes. I think Silver Tempest is anything under 400 is gonna be a solid deal. And it's like, to me, it's just such a no-brainer. It's such a no-brainer. I truly think people don't think there is any opportunity in the market right now. I just totally disagree. Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance is a good set. Low-key, one of my favorites. But I'm not going to rank it above Brilliant or Chilling. I think it's kind of in line with Silver, but Silver has the advantage of having a stronger chase card. Machamp it's just not going to carry the premium that a more popular Pokemon is going to have. But it's a great card. Palkia, Dialga, right? Among others, off the top of my head, Beedrill. Is Misty's in this set? I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not looking at it right now. But Astral Radiance around $350 is a fantastic value. You have the benefit of age. Pretty strong set. Iconic Pokemon. It's lacking that super duper chase card, but I do think it's great. There is not a lot of attention on Astral Radiance right now. In fact, it's kind of dropping in price because Silver Tempest, Brilliant, Chilling, etc. taking more of the attention. But believe me, once these go up in price, Astral will be next to follow. I think it's pretty clear where it's at now. A good bit listed on TCG Player. Not the craziest sell-through rate. Obviously, not as in demand. If I were to exclude a box from this list, it would be this one. With that being said, I believe the set is too good to fail. It is not incredible, but it's good. It's really good. And the value is there for me. So keeping an eye on it. I'm prioritizing other sets right now, but this is quite good. Lost Origin, I still think is a good buy at 640. 650? 600, anywhere in that range. I mean, let's see where the prices settle officially. I imagine it's going for this on eBay as well. But the Giratina is no joke. We might get a Mega Giratina in the future. We'll see. Shinji's pumping like crazy right now. But this set is also, it's not just Giratina. It's Aerodactyl, got the Pikachus, there's a Gengar, there's a Charizard. Like, there's some good cards in here to help prop up that Giratina. But the PSA 10 and Giratina continues to go up. I do believe Altarts are going to continue to go up in price. Whether or not they'll come down soon, I don't know. But they're really great cards, and they have stood the test of time as amongst the best arts we have ever received in the hobby, period. So expect this to keep making moves, and don't be surprised if it's like $800 by the end of the year. Lost Origin, still a good buy for my money. Fusion Strike, almost identical story. I think it's a better set than Lost Origin. I don't care what anybody says. Gengar, Espeon, Muse. It clears it. And I personally, I know a lot of people prefer the Giratina over the Gengar. I prefer the Gengar. I prefer the Gengar, although I accept if you put Giratina above it. But Gengar is like arguably the most popular Pokemon in many people's eyes. So I don't know. Maybe outside of Charizard, obviously, and yeah, but $800 comfortably over $800, 810. Anything under 800, goodbye. Expect moves to be made on this end of year. I don't see why it wouldn't be $1,000 booster box, straight up. And that's probably conservative because we have a lot of time to go, and the holiday season is upon us. Get ready for that. But yeah, obviously being bought out quite a bit this past week. This is what we can expect. You reach a new price point, it consolidates, then big volume comes in. Now we're going to see where it goes up and settles, and I think the same thing will happen, but it might even be more aggressive. So, Fusion Strike, still a good value in my opinion. I want to jump over to Evolving Skies. Obviously, the booster box is bonkers, stupid, crazy mode. 24 hundo is what you're looking at for a box on TCG Player. Pretty absurd, but you know, if you ask me, this will be a $3,000 box by the end of the year. I do believe that. It is a generational set. It is just it's head and shoulders above anything else in its generation, as well as anything that we have gotten recently. And I really believe this. At $2,400, it's still fine. Evolving Skies will always be fine, and it'll always be liquid, even at these high price points, because it's just that good of a set, and it gets ripped like crazy. The chase cards are unreal. Box breaks, rip and chips, you name it. Like, people are going to want this. And I don't know when they won't want it anymore. It'll probably be around 10K. But even then, it's such a good set that as supply goes down, the demand will go up. So we'll see. Expect in the future, like I'm talking next 5 years, pretty parabolic moves on Evolving Skies, my opinion. But with that being said, I think any product of Evolving is still good. If you can get a sleeve booster at $44, you should. If you don't have any exposure to it, any product is good. ETBs are good. People want ETBs for the set because they look phenomenal. But yeah, Evolving Skies is here to stay, brother. It's here to stay. Obviously, my number one investment is 151. You guys know this. You see more videos being made. 2 years coming up in September. Are we going to get product after that? We'll probably still get some, but it's not going to be that significant if I had to guess. We're obviously basing this off of historical trends, what the Pokemon Company has done. Typically, after 2 years, you don't see a lot of product come out for a set. Look at Crown Zenith. Printed into the ground. But it's after 2 years. You're not seeing a whole lot at this point. By the way, Crown Zenith, a good pick as well. But 151 is your best investment opportunity right now, period. Anything at MSRP is an absolute no-brainer, and you should be holding on to it. The nostalgia of 151 will carry the set to the end of days, and it will never not be fun to open. And a lot of the cards will retain the value that they have now. Maybe they'll drop, they'll take a dip, but they're really good arts. So 151 booster bundle is what I'm targeting, and I'm continuing to get these 55, 60 all day long, in addition to anything I get at MSRP. The UPC is the best 151 investment probably you can make, although it is extremely expensive. And if you're uncomfortable buying this, then you shouldn't. I'm thinking about getting one myself. The promo cards are lovely. 151 packs. God, I used to walk by these all day long at $88, $89 at Target. TikTok, get them for $75. It's pretty insane, right? But look at this 6-month chart. Currently 73 listed, 866 sold. 3 months, 3 sold. 1 month, 74. You have over 100% sell-through rate on a product. That is an incredibly bullish indicator. Expect these to be $500 at the end of the year. unless we see a reprint of them, which we don't have any like evidence of. So yeah, the Mew UPC is arguably the best investment you can make, probably. By the way, I think Celebrations is good too, but for today's purposes, I'm going over the things that I'm like really looking at. Prismatic SPCs is really interesting. It's kind of young in its life. MSRP is an absolute no-brainer. The set will do well long term. I'm still a big Prismatic believer. The promo card is really solid. You get this Eevee deck box, you get a playmat, you get all the stuff, right? But, you know, it's a strong product. Am I paying $200 for it? No, but if I could get it for $150, $175, I'm happy getting one of these for sure. And I definitely want to target one of these for my collection at some point. But I do believe the PCTBs are a little bit better. Obviously lower retail price point. We just saw some of these release on the Pokemon Center website, but they came in weird bundles with like mugs. Still a good deal. It's like $89 for that and a mug, I guess, but I don't know. Kind of weird. We just got a confirmed announcement for regular ETBs at Costco. Coming this August, the 15th through the 26th. 150,000 plus units. We don't know. It looks like a bundle. We don't know what's in the bundle yet, but keep your eye out for that. You'll probably see some videos be made on that pretty soon. But yeah, $200 PC ETB, great deal. And a great product and a great promo. It's been a while. It's been a while, Paradox Rift. Your time is here. Your time is now. It is time for you to have a 10% increase and hold it. Okay. I don't know about you. On YouTube, I know y'all have been watching videos in this space. And I know that you have been hearing a lot of talks about PSA 10 slabs for Paradox Rift, Altaria, Groudon, Roaring Moon. The stage is set for Paradox Rift. It's going out of rotation soon. It's basically out of print. And the cards are good. It's not like some bullshit, you know, Crown, Rainbow, whatever. It's like iconic Pokemon. Somewhat iconic. I mean, yeah, you got Roaring Moon, but it's a good card. It's a good set, dude. It's a good set. The thing that holds it back is its supply, which is relatively high. 164 listed on TCG and 96 sold in the last month. But eventually you're going to see moves be made on this set. I do believe that. Probably on Obsidian as well and base. And Temporal Forces, which I'm not the craziest about the set, although I do think a lot of the arts are pretty cool. Am I confident enough to buy this set in the future? No, but we haven't gotten a huge reprint on Temporal at all. $215 plus shipping is not a bad deal. Okay. The arts are pretty cool, but it's Walking Wake, it's Roaring Moon, I get it. But they'll probably age okay. I just don't. I would rather put my money in something I feel more confident in. That's kind of what it comes down to for me for Temporal. I think the arts are all right. The Pokemon are kind of dumb, and it doesn't have a ton of supply. 111 listed, 66 sold. Healthier sell-through rate, less supply. You know, don't be surprised when this is a $300 box in the next 6 months, probably. Okay. The age is really going to kick in for SVO1 to SVO4, and that includes 151. So, but the thing that I love the most, I'm so glad I got one of these Charizard UPCs at 285. Pretty good deal. Because now it's $360, and it's only going up because the pack selection is phenomenal. Lost Origin, Evolving Skies, etc. 3 fantastic Charizard promos, which you've all seen. But I know there's a little bit of hype and then it went away, but the volume is still there. All right. 83 listed, 58 sold in the last month. 3 months, 304 sold. This box is going to be $500 before you know it. Probably by the end of the year, if I had to guess. Or around there. Definitely over 400. Still a good deal. If you can find it local, maybe a little bit less, take 10% off. You're going to be doing well holding these. Something I've introduced into my strategy, guys. Let's make a bear case and a bull case, all right? Hang with me for a second. The bear case. Destin Rivals is brand new. It's going to be printed for 2 years, maybe longer. Bundles are a product that you will see a lot more of in the future. Okay. We got that out of the way. My bull case is this. I'm thinking long-term, minimum 3 years. We've seen what the booster box is doing, largely because there aren't that many of them. Or I should say there aren't enough of them. We'll probably get a reprint of that at some point in the future, okay? Still, what's important to note about that is that the box is what, 315, 320 bucks? 300 plus dollars. The reason is because the set is fucking sick. It's really good. The SIRs are phenomenal. The IRs are really good. And it's a really good set. And you don't see this type of price action happen on Surging. You don't see it happening on Journey Together. I'm not saying to go out and buy booster boxes at 300. I'm not doing that. But you will have opportunities to pick up other products at MSRP. I've gotten some 3-pack. Hey, 3-pack blister, giving this one away. Reach out to me, please. 2 booster bundles I just picked up recently at MSRP. I am starting a Destin Rivals MSRP collection. A little bit here, a little bit there, right? Relatively small position. But I'm starting the accumulation process for Destin Rivals. This is a personal thing. I feel good about it. 3-pack blisters, sleeve booster packs, booster bundles. Maybe I'll throw some ETBs in there too. I don't know. But opportunities for this set, I'm just going to start building my position now. While I can. And I feel good about it. It's kind of fun. I like the idea of just having like a Destin Rivals collection. I'm such a big believer in this set. In 5 years, this will be a very expensive set. For sure. No doubt about it. This is kind of a little side quest I'm doing. Now, a lot of you guys might disagree. We all know it's a good set. You might disagree about buying ancillary products. And that's kind of like, you know, I'm generally booster box or die. But we're in a weird time right now. Now, my strategy could change in the future. But personally, a really underrated aspect of investing is actually collecting as well. And for me, it just adds another layer of fun to this whole thing for me, where I just can like get some deals on Destin Rivals and accumulate. And then one day, I don't know how big it'll be, but one day I know I know it will have been worth it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just a little like it's a side thing for me. Maybe I can give like a Destin Rivals collection update every now and then, but I don't know, dude. I'm just like having fun with it. I think it's a good investment long term, and you know, I could put money in booster boxes, Sword and Shield, and I am, but you know, if I see a 3-pack blister on the shelf, like I'm gonna grab it, and I'm just gonna remember all the times that I got all these products at a good price. So let me know your thoughts on that, because it's kind of like a personal thing for me in a sense. Because a lot of you might disagree, but I feel excited about it, and I think that's what's important. And it could be like a thing that I have on the channel. I don't know. I'm kind of stoked. It's really stupid, but I like it. So, by the way, all of my Macy's blisters, like I just got 4 more in the mail. Dude, they are all like this, like all messed up. So maybe I'm not off to the best start in this endeavor, and I'm probably going to give some of these away just because I want to show a little love back. But let me know what you guys think. I think these are all the best investments you can make right now. Now, I know there's going to be some slab discussion and prismatic ETBs and 151 this and blah, and Paldean Fates that, but this is where I'm at. This is where I feel good. Can't say everything, and these are things that I feel pretty good about. So let me know your thoughts, because I like to invest in things I don't feel are super risky. That's how I feel. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to actually sign off now, but really appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow in the video. I think I'm going to make a 151 video. And yeah, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe if you want. And I will see you soon. Very soon. Thanks again for watching. Peace.